Hi, friends. This is a time for me to talk with you about how you can choose which individual topic question you want to answer for your podcast. Now, each of the three different movies have different questions, so you need to go by what's on your notes. My advice would be is to take a look through the notes now that you're done. You're done writing them. You feel like you've watched the movie enough times and that you feel really thoroughly like you've said everything you need to say. Now the time is to take a back look at your notes and ask yourself, which of these questions do I feel most confident I can answer with what I understand about the film? So if you're looking at the idea of outsider versus insider, the question you would answer in a podcast is, what are the challenges for an outsider or an insider in a community? So if you feel like you have a lot you could talk about, maybe with how T'Challa acted or how Killmonger acted, um, go ahead and choose this one. Okay. So if you feel like you have a lot to say about Rage of the Outcast, you're going to do your podcast on why is purposefully excluding someone from their community, making someone an outcast, create more problems. Okay. The question for role of women topic is what's a woman's place in the world? According to Black Panther, what is that woman's place in the world? That's what you would answer in the podcast. Okay. So your job now is not just to look at the topic, but to really take a look at the question I've asked underneath, because this question is what you will answer in your podcast. Okay. So take your time, look back at your notes, and think thoughtfully on where do I feel I can answer. Now, if you have a lot of notes on the character side, you may have to think a little bit. Maybe if you have a lot of notes on Shuri and Okoye and Nakia, I think the natural fit would be to think about the role of women question. If you have a lot of notes on Eric Killmonger, I think the natural fit would be for Rage of the Outcast or Identity. If you have a lot of notes on T'Challa, then almost all of these are good because you could fit role and impact of fathers. You could do outsider versus insider, Rage of the Outcast, identity, leadership. So if your notes, if you don't have a lot on the topic side, go back and look at what you have on the character side. If you have a lot of notes on a certain character, think about which character fits best to one of these topics, and then you'll know what your question should be. Once again, let me know if you have questions. Good luck.